build better shoulder capsule inside of shoulder stuff, all you really need is a wall and your body. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to train my mid-range of shoulder internal rotation, okay? I'm going to pin my body up against the wall. Right now I have my elbow directly in front of my body, about perpendicular with my rib cage. My elbow is bent at 90 degrees. If you were to see a top-down version of my torso, this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is about somewhere in my mid-range of internal rotation, right? And I'm going to challenge this isometrically, meaning I'm going to run tension through this shoulder without going anywhere. So this is the challenge, is to create tension without going anywhere. So the job of this hand here is to try to boss this forearm and this shoulder around. The job of this shoulder is to resist and not go anywhere. And we're going to build in tension and ramp down in tension. We're not going to jump into 100% and out of 100%. So ideally, if this is new to you, I would suggest starting at about 40–50% of what you perceive to be your maximum safest effort here. And then over the course of 3 to 4 weeks, maybe build up to 80%. Give yourself some time to get acclimated to this level of tension, right? If it's not new to you, 70% or above in this tension, ideally 80%, would really create a great training stimulus for the shoulder, developing thicker, better white stuff, better tenderness and capsular stuff in this shoulder. So here I am, I've got myself glued. I've got my shoulder pinned, my elbow pinned, and my hips or my knee. This is giving me good feedback about whether there's movement in the rest of the torso. I'm gonna take a breath in. I'm gonna challenge the top of shoulder stuff, okay? Some of my external rotators. I'm gonna take this hand, I'm gonna start to pull my fist towards the ground. Remember that fist isn't going anywhere. It's this hand's job to resist. And I'm gonna build in a little bit of tension. 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50, 60, 70, 80% of my maximum effort here. I should be shaking, right? I should feel this work in the shoulder, deep in the shoulder stuff. And hold for 10 seconds, and I'm gonna slowly ramp on down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Doesn't have to be 10 seconds. I'm just giving some benchmarks here. It could be for 5 seconds. It could be for less tension for longer. The idea is to ramp up into the tension, hold for a set period of time, ramp on down, right? Feeling this work in the shoulder. Breath in. Good. Begin to pull down. Begin to fight this fist into the top hand, as if you were going to rotate it back into the wall, okay? We are creating that rotational force in this shoulder. As you walk your way up, climb your way up, the tension from 10 up to 80%, that work's not just gonna be the shoulder, let that work spread. Start to get the rest of the body involved, all the way up at 80%. Everything should be squeezed at 80%, helping support that shoulder in its efforts. Hold for 10 seconds, ramp on down. I can also switch and bring my hand to the underside to get some of this internal rotator stuff, right? So if this was the external rotator stuff, now I can train the other side of the joint, get some of that internal rotator stuff. I'm gonna take a breath in. Same deal, get stiff, start to build in tension, 10, 20, 30, up to your desired tension. 80% or above is a really great training stimulus. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, and then back on out. Try doing 2 to 3 repetitions at about 5 to 10 seconds, 70 to 80%. See how you feel.